A father had an emergency, right? He's a mechanic. And his son is a CEO of one of the top companies. So he had this emergency. He couldn't get through to his son. He's about an hour or so or 2 hours to the city. So he got in the car, drove straight to the city, went to the son's company. He got in there, massive ground floor reception with security everywhere. When he was entering, they were looking at him with some nasty looks, like, what is this guy doing? You know, mechanic uniform, dirty. They went to the reception. Hi, I'm here to see Adam. My name is Tom Adam, and I'm here to see Charles Adam. Saying, are you sure? Do you have an appointment? Who are you? Oh, by the way, I'm his father. Could you just tell him that his father, Tom, is downstairs? It's urgent. The security man just sneered at him and beckoned at the reception sneered at him and beckoned at the security man to come. Security man came, said, please, can you walk this man out? I think he's one of the crazy people coming in from the street. So the security man said, excuse me, sir, please, I think you're in the wrong place. You need to come. Said, I'm not in the wrong place. I said, there is an emergency. I need to talk to my son. Please, can you at least call him? And then if he says he doesn't know any Tom Adam, I'll leave. But they were too scared because it's obvious this guy, how can you be the father of this CEO? Yeah. They insisted. Two more came and they were trying to force him out. And he was saying, hey, stop rough handling me, stop doing this. Coming in was the executive director of the organization. Hey, why are you doing that to that old man? What's going on? He narrated exactly what he told the reception. This same guy looked at him and thought, is this man either deluded or he's sick? But they seem to share the same name. Said, do you have some ID? Yes. Tom Adam, right there. And he knows the state that Charles is from is the same state the driver's license is showing. So he was a bit confused. He was, this is not normal. So he picked up his phone, called directly to Charles. Charles, there's a man downstairs here is giving us problem. He says, it's your father. I said, my father? What's his name? Said his name. He said, I'll be right down. Then he came downstairs and he saw his father in between the security people. So he beckoned at the security people to leave. He curtsied to his father. And the father gave the message or whatever he was saying. He was actually saying, please, come up. Let's go upstairs. He said, no, I have to go back to the garage. I have people waiting there. So this is what you need to do. This is what's happened. He said, oh, okay. Thank you very much, Daddy. I'm sorry you had to drive all the way down here. When he left, the executive director, they are on pally basis. They are friends. He looked at him and said, so that was really your father? He said, yes, that's my father. And he said, God, why does he look like that? He must be really stupid or ignorant to come here dressed like that. Now, if somebody said that about your father, what would you do? There's two things that I want you guys to always remember. The tone, the way people speak to you or say things to you will determine, please, there are two eyes. And these two eyes, you need to think about it properly before you react to anything. Yes. The first eye is insult. How did you take what the person have said? Did you take it as an insult? Has he insulted me by insulting my father? Okay. Now, if I take it as an insult, then it will lead to something else, which is R again. Now, that first I, you think that person have insulted you by insulting your father, will lead to a reaction. And reaction is not usually thought through because it's spontaneous, it's impulsive. We react spontaneously, impulsively. You could get angry, you could insult the person back, and you could be rude. Your reactions will be rude, will not be anything nice. If you think it's ignorance, then you respond. Now, when you respond, that means you have thought it through in your head and you are giving a logical response to it. That is the difference between reaction and responding to things. Now, this man decided that his friend was ignorant. So he responded. And this is how he responded. It is not my dad that is stupid. If my dad were stupid, I would not be the CEO of this organization. It is actually my grandfather that was stupid because my dad became a mechanic without education. Did you see that come back? Because indirectly, that was a response. If my dad was stupid, I would not be a CEO. My dad is not educated, but he knows the value of education. He toiled as a mechanic and got me to the highest height that made me a CEO. That is not a stupid man, that's a wise man. But his own father, that is my grandfather, was indeed a stupid man. Because if he had invested, for my dad to know that education is important, if he had invested in my dad would have been a CEO or somebody high up there. Because he has a vision that education will change me.